Hello, I am going to be talking about Martin Luther. He is a German theologian who was alive from 1483 to 1546. I chose him because I think his life and the impact he's had on religion is so fascinating. His father was a miner and smelter in Mansfield. Hans Luther is his name. And he also had one brother who survived and two brothers who died during different spikes of the plague. And Hans Luther, when raising Martin Luther, was did not want him to follow into his footsteps of being a miner. So he pushed him to go to school and to become a lawyer. And Martin Luther did this for the most part. He learned about William of Occam's theology and metaphysics at Erfurt, and those ideas were really impactful on him. He was in his last year of law school when a big thunderstorm happened in July of 1505. And during this thunderstorm, Martin was scared for his life. So he prayed to St. Anna, who is the patron saint of miners, and was basically like, hey, I don't think I'm going to come out of this, but if I do, I vow to you I will become a monk. And a few days after the thunderstorm ended, he did just that. He joined the Augustine monastery at Erfurt, and he was a monk for about 11 to 12 years. During that time, he had a growing dissatisfaction with the church. He he grew a personal connection with God, which was influenced by a bishop that told him that he needed to have his own relationship with God. But outside of that, he didn't understand, for instance, the indulgences that the church would sell. The church would sell these certificates to people, which was basically a get out of jail free card for hell. Basically, like all of your sins are redeemed and you are guaranteed a spot in heaven. And he would look at that and be like, this is just the church getting money. This isn't really cool of us, not very groovy. So he wrote his 95 Theses, and in 1517 he posted them on the church door. The church was not very happy about that. He also, after he posted the 95 Theses, he called to the archbishop and was like, hey, stop the sale of these indulgences. They're wrong. And the church, in response to this, tried to get him to go back on his beliefs and take it back, and he refused, and so he was excommunicated. I am sure this was a PR move for the church. They wanted to bury what he was saying and just move on with what they had been doing. But at that point, his beliefs could not really be contained. A bunch of people took what he said in his 95 Theses and broke up the church, which is called a Protestantism. I might be saying that wrong. And now we have all these religions. We have Calvinism, Methodists, Baptists, Lutherans that can all trace their religion back to those 95 Theses, which history is pretty cool.